We're here with Jessica Shepard in this edition of the Bobcat Buzz, featuring the Bryant Stratton College Bobcats of Syracuse women's soccer team that just came off a national championship in 2021 with the trophy right here, heading into the 2022 season. Jessica, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. So we've heard from some of your teammates from all over the world. You're from Bridgeport, New York.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like to represent upstate New York on this team?
It's good. You get to show them around like how New York is, and then you get to learn about where they're from and all that stuff. So it's good.
What have you learned from being on a team that's so diverse in culture?
Oh, tons of things. There's so much to learn, and it's good learning it. It's so much fun.
What have you learned that's been your favorite thing?
My favorite thing? Probably the culture, the food.
I was gonna say the food's pretty good.
Yeah, the food is definitely.
What's the best food that you've had and who made it?
The best food, I can't remember who made it, but I remember it was one of the, I think it might have been Gabby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Brazil's got some good food, yeah.
I think it was like rice and something. It was good.
So, are there cooks on the team? Or, I mean, Gabby cooks, but does...
Gabby cooks, but no, we just college food pretty much.
Just college food.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a favorite place in upstate New York to eat?
Favorite place? I do. It's called 916 in Brewerton. It's pretty good.
916 in Brewerton. What type of food?
It's like a tiki bar. It's like really good.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So, being a part of this team and knowing that 2021 was not just a good season, but a great season with a national championship, how do you hold on to that great memory and then focus on 2022? How do you balance between being really happy with what happened, but also staying focused?
Just remembering that we won, but then keeping our head in the game and just realizing that we just have to keep moving forward game by game and just do what we did last year.
Best part of this team?
The best part of this team is the connection. We're all very close. Everyone's very friendly. We know how to talk to each other in a kind manner. Like, it's all respect.
Coach has had to fill in some spots from last year.
Mm-hmm.
How has the balance been between the team that was and the newcomers that are on the team?
The balance is good. The newcomers are good. They look up to us and they ask questions and we answer them, and it's all respect and we help them as much as we can.
What is it about soccer that you fell in love with, and when did you fall in love with the sport?
I think I fell in love with the sport when I was like, I want to say like 10. It was just like an escape. You run and there's nothing else that matters except for that ball and the goal. When
you said around 10, did you play other sports?
Yeah, I played basketball and stuff like that. Everything with a ball, pretty much.
So, with soccer, you said you can escape everything and you can just run and run. Do you find that still, from 10 years old to now, is it still an escape for you? Is it still a place for you to shut everything out and just...
It's definitely still a safe space, yes.
Is it the safest space, or do you have anything else that you like to go to?
I think that working out and playing soccer is probably my safest space.
How would you describe yourself? 3 words to describe you as a player.
Motivated, resilient, and a good player and respectable player.
For Bryant Stratton, you're not that far away, like you said, about a half an hour away. How did you hear about Bryant Stratton, and how did you kind of create this? How did this opportunity create itself for you to be here?
Well, Alex has been coaching me since I was 13.
So you've had him for a long time.
It's been a long time, yes.
So he's seen you grow.
He's seen me grow as a player, yes. And he's just like, come play, and I agreed.
Was there any other plan that you had? Or when he said, I want you to come to Bryant Stratton, was that kind of your first thought of like, hey, I can play this in college?
I was thinking about just going to OCC and just playing, but no, I wasn't going to play soccer. I was just going to go to school. But I decided to come back and play. And
how did he get you to do it?
How did he get me to do it? We were at a family party, and he would always talk about it, like, come play, Jess, like, you're good, come play, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to a family party, and he asked me again, and I said, okay, I'll come play.
So how many times did he have to ask you?
How many times? Yeah. He's probably been asking me for 2 years.
2 years, okay. All right. So what finally did it? What broke that for you? Consistency?
Consistency, nagging,
Okay.
text messages.
Sometimes nagging works, you know, especially in business. When you want to get the job, you got to keep calling. So,
And I just said yes, so here I am.
hindsight 2020, you happy you said yes?
I'm very happy I said yes.
How would you describe Alex?
Alex, I wouldn't want anyone else coaching me. He's a great guy.
Why?
He wants what's best for everybody. Even him knowing me for 13 years, he never ever puts me like on a pedestal. He treats everyone the same.
13 years of knowing Alex Figuerita, the head coach here at Bryant Stratton for women's soccer. What have the 13 years taught you? What has he taught you?
Well, he's known me since I was 13.
Well, since you were 13, yeah, that's what you said, yeah. So, knowing you since you were 13, what has it taught you?
He just has taught me to keep going, don't give up, and just play your best even if you fall.
What do you want to say to the fans, why they should come out?
Come out. It's a good team. It's diverse. You'll see a lot of running, a lot of action, and we're aggressive and we have a good time.
Jessica Shepard here from Bridgeport, New York. Thank you.
You're welcome.